Okay, so with this week's episode of Fairy Tail, we mostly get Natsu versus Leo, which is good because that's the title of the episode. And first, we get to look at what everyone else is doing, everyone from Fairy Tail, and they're just standing in this big old empty room and not really doing anything. They're just not even planning about how to find Leo, how to find Natsu. They're just like, oh, who's missing? Oh, that's it? Okay. I hope they're okay. They're not really even moving, so I guess they're not going to play an important role later on. Who knows? Anyway, Natsu and Leo begin fighting while Happy, Carla, and Wendy are trying to take down the globe and stop, Liberum. At least, yeah. And at first I'm thinking, like, what's Okiatis going to do? She's not doing much. She's just standing there. Anyway, while the fight with Leo and Natsu are going on, I'm a little kind of underwhelmed because it's mostly Leo copying Natsu's attacks, and at first I didn't notice it, but even Natsu brought it up, so I'm wondering if Leo is just kind of like mocking him, like, oh look, I can do the same attacks as you can. And I don't know why most shows do this, but when they mention darkness, it always comes up to like a blue or purple or a darker colored flame. It's not actual like this black liquid or black smoke, it's just, a different colored flame. So I don't know why most shows do that. But I guess it's to like, you can actually see the darkness doing something. But I don't know. Honestly, the fight's going and it's interesting. And, it seems to be going pretty well. And that's pretty much the majority of the episode. The highest point in this episode was surprisingly Happy. I don't know why, but when I saw him flying up there by himself with just a rock, trying to take down that globe. This globe is just attacking everyone by itself, like kind of like self-defense. It's like, I won't let you stop me. I'm just gonna shoot lasers at you. And at first it kind of shoots down Wendy, Carla, and Happy. But then Wendy wakes up, it's like, oh, where's Happy? And Carla's just like, well, he's up there doing his best, but it's not working. But I see Happy up there with just a rock, nothing, like no attack, no plan. He's just like, I have to stop this thing. I'm gonna try my damnedest. I don't care if I get shot because I have to save, the spirits from doing something stupid. And I don't know why, but it made me so happy seeing that. Happy was doing something. Happy was contributing so much more than he usually does. Usually it's just, he's kind of Natsu's jetpack, and that's pretty much the role he plays. But, to see him in the limelight actually trying his best, putting himself out there like any other fairy tale wizard would, it just makes me happy. I don't know why. The lowest point for me was Leo being one-shotted. Throughout the whole fight, he's seen, throwing some good punches, knocking Natsu around. Natsu's taking them still, still trying to get up. But eventually, Natsu runs out of flames. And because Leo has the ability to drain his fire. I guess it's because darkness, it absorbs light and all that. So that's why, he's able to do that. But then out of nowhere, Natsu is just able to eat the darkness out of Leo's hand. Now, see, I think this is why they made it a blue fire. Because that way they can use the excuse, oh, well, it's technically a fire, so Natsu can eat it. But because if they made it darkness, then it wouldn't make sense. Like, why is Natsu able to eat, darkness? I mean, true, he was able to eat lightning at one point, but, I mean, darkness is a whole different thing. It's not even technically an element. So, anyway, he eats the darkness and then confuses it with his own fire to create this mismatch of fire cannon, and then knocks out Leo in a single hit. Now you can say it's so powerful that's why it happened, but I don't know. The whole fight, they're trading blows. Leo seems to be an equal match for Natsu. It's amazing. And then out of nowhere, this one attack just knocks him out cold, and that's it. Like, no continuation of the fight. It just seemed disappointing to me. And then we come to the most confusing part, which is no one noticing of Opiakis doing something. I mean, when you think of the giant snake lady, I'm going to focus on her. She even said that her body is the container for Astral Spiritus. And that's like one of the key elements to the ritual being successful. Now, usually when it comes to rituals, the first thing you should do is not attack the chanter, the one who's, saying all these ancient letters or something, or ancient words, but the actual, key to the ritual. And at first you're thinking that's the globe. But remember what they said, that she's also a very key point to making the ritual succeed. So I'm thinking stop her, or keep her focus on you instead of on the ritual. But of course they don't do that. I'm thinking, of course they're going after the leader, which is Leo. They think, oh, as soon as we take down the leader, it's over, it's done. But yeah, other than that, this was fine. It was a good episode. We finally finished off, with Leo. There's still Virgo and Libra running around. So I don't know if Lucy and Yukino have to finish them off, or there's no longer any point. We just have to take down the snake. But either way, like I said, there were some moments where I'm sitting there confused as to why this is happening, why this is going on, and why Leo had to be one-shotted. But other than that, it was fine. I am excited for the next episode, and I can't wait what's going to happen with the snake. She seems to be doing something. Some different words are being chanted out of her, maybe for a different ritual. Maybe Leo lied to the other spirits. I have no idea. But anyway, this is a good episode. Can't wait for the next one. Till then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye-bye.